Hey y'all, my name is Ron and I am your candle making coach. In today's video, I am going to do some amazing summer scents. Since we're still in summer, there's still time. So I do have a few different companies that I'm going to go over. The first one is, we all know Candle Science. So this one is Black Raspberry Vanilla. It is a definite favorite. So the fragrance notes are black cherry, raspberry, strawberry, plum are the middle notes, and base is musk, vanilla, and sugar. Super popular, super strong. I would give it probably a 9.5 to a 10 out of 10. And it is, I would rate, I think I use this at 7%. You could definitely do 7% because it's a thrower. The next one is one of my favorites, Mint Mojito, and it is super strong. The top notes are lime and mint. Middle is jasmine and pineapple, and the base is rum. And this, it literally, if you've ever had a mint mojito drink, it definitely smells just like it. Or when you pull a mint leaf off, like pluck it off the plant, and you get that fresh mint, it smells just like that. My daughter says it smells like gum. And then the next one is my absolute all-time favorite out of all of the fragrances I have ever tested. It's an oldie but goodie. I've been using this for years. It's from Candle Science, and I did contact Candle Science and I spoke to a rep, so I don't know how factual this is, but I did ask when they switched over to the new owners if their fragrance oils were going to change at all, because fragrance companies, if they get their oils from one company and then they switch companies, it could be a completely different fragrance that works completely different in candles. They told me they're not changing anything, so I guess we'll see. I've had this for, I keep this because it's an empty bottle. I've had it for a long time. So it's got the old label on it, but it's Peach Magnolia. It is so amazing. It just reminds me of standing in a field of magnolias. And you definitely get the peach in there. It is just an amazing fragrance. I love it so much. And the top notes are peach, berry, and pineapple. The middle notes are magnolia and floral, and bottom is wood. So all of these are phthalate free. I stay away from phthalates, so I had to nix one of them because I realized it was not phthalate free, and breaks my heart because it's an amazing fragrance, but it is what it is. Oh, I forgot to give the amounts on those. I'll go back to those. The Mint Mojito for a 16-ounce bottle is, not sure why this is a little bit more, but it's $29.27 for a 16-ounce bottle. The Black Raspberry is $23.83, which is always subject to change. The Peach Magnolia is $21.67, and that's always for a 16-ounce. I will do more on Flaming Candle. I just didn't want to do a lot of them because they have switched owners and you just never know what they'll change. But according to them, they're not changing anything. And then I have a company that I found maybe 6 months ago. I don't know a whole lot about them, but, and this is the company that I had to nix using because it's not phthalate free. I didn't notice that when I ordered it. But the company is Indigo Fragrance, and I absolutely love their oils. They say they're uncut, which means they're not diluted. They don't add anything to it. So they're supposedly super concentrated, and in my experience with the couple oils I've worked with, it's true. So this is Daffodil Fields, and I call it Forever Daffodil. And if you have ever smelled, 20 years ago, I worked at a little store, and they had Yankee candles, and my favorite was Daffodil. And this smells, I was looking for that fragrance, which is how I found Indigo Fragrance. And it smells so amazing. It is definitely a 10 out of 10. And I don't usually color my candles, but I wanted to try my hand at the marbled effect. And pretty cool, but definitely there's a lot involved. But highly, highly right. If you want a thrower that will fill up most of your house, if not all, definitely Daffodil Fields by Indigo Fragrance. It's amazing. And then the next one, I didn't do their website is a little bit different. It just, on the Daffodil Fields, it just says notes of jasmine, chamomile, and lily of the valley. So they're just not, I mean, it's easy to use. They're just not as good as like Candle Science and Midwest Fragrance. Still good nonetheless. For a 16-ounce bottle, it's $19.95, and their shipping is pretty reasonable. And then the next one, I have the next one, is Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I love this fragrance because I love the 80s. I was born in the 70s, but obviously it was towards the end of the 70s, so I'm an 80s baby and I love the 80s. This, if you've ever smelled Gloria Vanderbilt perfume, that's exactly what it smells like. So I named it Calling Gloria, and that's actually, I don't know if it's the name of a song, but I named it Calling Gloria because that's what it reminds me of. They call it Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, and you'll just have to go read the description. It's a little comical. But the notes here are cranberry ice, fresh raspberry, strawberry, jasmine, apples, and heliotrope. And then they went on to say they added licorice, exotic woods, and black musk. And it is so good. Like I said, it reminds me, if you want an 80s perfume to add to your line, this is the perfume to add. It's so good. But I would give it probably about an 8 out of 10. So definitely worth. This is my third bottle of this. So a pound is $19.99. And that's all I have today. I will be back with more, and then as I get going, I will do tutorials on working with Freedom Soy wax in my candle room. I'm just trying to get the feel for YouTube and making videos, and so I'll get there. I'll get to that point. I've got to learn how to edit videos and stuff like that. It's the learning process for me, so I will upload probably one more this week. So see you guys later.